going on YouTube? Today I'm here to announce another car I bought. A lot's been going on. I bought multiple Trackhawks, one for Sinister Auto Sales, one for me. I hit a deer with one on the way home from the dealership. If you guys want to hear about that video, comment down below and I'll pin the comment, and if as many likes as it gets, I'll go and try to get the video out for you guys. A lot's been going on. A lot of cars through Sinister Auto Sales. Currently I'm buying leases out. Leases have a little bit of equity in them and I'm able to give people thousands of dollars back. So if you are wondering about a lease, 248-365-0306. But that's not about it today. Today, I'm actually getting a Mystic Chrome Cobra. So I've been talking with this guy since last summer, since actually I got my ZR1, and we've been going back and forth about it. You know, he was at, a set price, which is super high. Keep in mind, I'm paying over what it cost new back in 2004. But this car has 30,000 miles. It's a 2-owner car, California all its life, full PPF on the front end, Toyo tires, new brakes. It's perfect. I've been going back and forth with him, and as I'm looking at the market, they just keep going up, and I can't seem to find one decent for the money I want. Like 10,000 mile cars are like 60 grand, 70 grand, and this one has 30,000 miles. It's fully stock, but I'm gonna take a delivery of it today. So I want to take a video. I haven't posted on YouTube in like 6 months, but I'm just gonna post this today. Today's Sunday, and I'm gonna get it out for you guys. I know you guys obviously want to see, what's going on, but I'm gonna get it out for you guys today, and let's get rolling. So besides that, I got the floors just re-cleared. I didn't post anything because I had all my stuff outside in the meantime. I don't want anybody to try to take any of my stuff, but nice company. They came and did it. If you see, it's not perfect because they just re-cleared it. I don't want to pay $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 to get it fully redone. So I just got it re-cleared because it was, I'll throw a picture up. It was really muddy before and it would never be able to get cleaned. But I still have my 14 GT500. My, sounds like the semi's outside. My 12 ZR1 is right now getting like ceramic coated and stuff. There was some areas of the PPF that needs to be redone. So my buddy Hadir has it right now. 20 GT500 up there. Well, let's go outside. I think I hear the semi truck here. I don't know how he made it. Actually, my brother, funny enough, just got that X5M not too long ago too. X5M comp. But this is the actually Trackhawk that I hit the deer with. If you guys follow my Instagram at Sinister Lifestyle, you'll see that I bought another one in the meantime. Funny story on that. I'll get into it later, but just to have it covered because right now these things are getting stolen like they're popcorn at a popcorn store. So just gonna keep that covered up. But here is the truck. I don't know how he made it here. It's a very sharp turn by my house. But yeah, let's go over here and get this unloaded. This is actually crazy, the fact that he did this. I think he's just trying to be really super nice and get the get the car out because there's no way for it. The snow and stuff has no salt on it, so I'm okay with it going through snow, considering it's been from California, but there's no salt, so I'm okay with it going up into the snow and back into the garage. But super excited. I paid $2,000 to get this thing shipped from California because of this. And this car is mint. Like underneath, there's not one bit of rust. And this guy actually lives in California, so it's funny. He drove all the way here. Oh, let's see if we can find it here. Look at that one. Got someone in the car's all the way up there. You can't see it yet. That's good. So I just had to move up so I can, when he pulls it down, I can back up perfectly into the driveway and in there. So you're probably asking, why am I buying a 2004 Mustang? If you're a car enthusiast, you would know that the 04 Mustangs were the Shelby GT500s of today, and they were just insane. Like 450 horsepower, I believe, or 400 horsepower at the time, supercharged manual transmission. And this one's Mystic Chrome. So they made like 500 in the coupes, I believe. But eventually they're all gonna end up at a junkyard, 150,000 miles and clapped out. And there's all these EV cars coming out. I want to spoil myself and get something that's gonna, I'm starting my collection young. So, I'm getting this car. I have my 12 ZR1, which I'm keeping. I have that 14 GT500, which I'm keeping. I have the Trackhawk. I have 2 of them now, but I think I'm gonna sell my Trackhawk after I'm done with it. I'm not sure if they're gonna get more rare or whatnot, but I figured why not just, all the cars I have right now are positive in a way. Like I'm not losing money on any of them. I can make money on every single one I have. So everyone's gonna be like, damn, Kyle, you're burning all this money buying cars, but I'm really not. If you're an enthusiast and you look at the market, I'm actually positive in all my cars. Like I'm never gonna lose on any of them, at least in the next year or so. So I'm just obviously getting these certain cars. The more older ones and rare, I'm gonna keep just because I wanna have stuff that's never gonna be out there ever again. Manual transmissions are eventually gonna go away. So that's what I'm doing. But let's go watch him get this thing unloaded. These C8s right here are worth a lot of money in California. That's why. Mine's all the way at the top, in the back.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is these cars brand new from the dealership are like between like 65 and 85,000, maybe 95. And over there, people are paying 120, 130,000.
Really?
Yeah, because you can't get them.
Why not?
Because the production right now is limited.
Oh,
So it's because of the chip. You know the chip shortage.
Yeah, I know.
So these people in California, the West Coast.
I know. The chips. It's about maybe some restriction.
No. The West Coast though, they're paying insane money for cars. Like even a normal truck, they're paying 10, 15,000 more for it over there. But yeah, I'm excited. Honestly, I really didn't think I was gonna work out a deal with the guy that I talked to. He was actually followed me on Instagram and he messaged me about the car months and months before I even made a post saying I wanted one. Look at this. Someone's gonna post this one day saying C8 for sale, never seen snow or salt. I beg to differ. It's nice though, it has a carbon lip on it. It might be used though. Got the white interior, like a creamsicle. I'm all over the place in these videos. That's why I don't do YouTube anymore, because it's so hard to keep track of, you know, what I'm saying in the videos. But I'm gonna try to be as transparent as I can and clear as I can. You know I say I'll answer questions in the comments. You know, just comment what you want and I'll try to get a video out. It's just super hard for me right now with all the business I've been doing, and hard with winter time, especially buying cars like these. I don't want to drive them in the winter, and it's hard to buy performance cars in the winter for the dealership. Just a lot going on in general. But back to what I was saying about the car. I posted it like 6 months ago saying, hey, looking for Mystic Chrome after I got my ZR1, just for, you know, for the hell of it. I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna post it. If I find one for a decent price, I'll buy it. But someone messaged me on one, and honestly, funny enough, the one he messaged me on, which is his, was stupid clean, the one I bought. And I was like negotiating with him, and we're negotiating over like pennies, like not pennies, but like, you know, $1,000. And if you're spending $50,000, you know, on a car, why are you negotiating over $1,000? Like realistic, if you really want it, just get it. So I was like, you know what, I'm passing on it. And then I saw one again. I'm like, oh, like about 2 weeks ago, I'm like, oh, I want one. I'm like, I'm not gonna drive it. It's probably gonna sit like this one does, but I want one. So I was going back and forth, and I gave in. I was like, fine. I was like, I'll give it to your price, I'll buy it. And he actually, funny enough, said, hey, look, you know, prices are up right now. I'm feeling a little weird about it. And I'm like, what are you getting, cold feet? Like, you know, I had a bill of sale ready. I'm like, what's going on, you know? And he ended up still selling it to me, but he had cold feet, you know, when he sold it to me, because obviously, you know, he thought it was worth a little bit more, which I honestly thought I got a pretty decent deal for the market we're in. But yeah, I ended up buying it. I don't know how to turn this thing on. Let me see if I just maybe hold the lock button, it'll start. Double tap the lock button, maybe. I don't know how these Beamers start. Unlock, double lock. I don't know, I'll turn it on in a second. I gotta move it up there. I figured it out, but look at that thing. Oh, look at that color. That thing's insane. When they did the PPF though, I noticed they put the badge on backwards, so they probably put one side to one side and the other side to the other side. So that's the color right there. All right, I got the car in the garage. It was a little bit tough, but I got it in the garage, cleaned off the snow off the tires. But here it is, a Mystic of California, West Coast, always owned Mystic Chrome, 2 owner, never been in an accident, never been repainted, never been nothing, never been modified, Mystic Chrome Cobra. Yeah, did I pay a crap ton for it? Yeah. Is it gonna be super rare in the future and there's one for sale for 120,000 with delivery miles? Yeah. But this is my perfect spec. This car has 30,000 miles. That one has like 25. The other ZR1, the ZR1 I have has 20,000. So they're not, you know, 1,000, 2,000 mile cars, but they're my cars. They have miles on them and I'm going to drive them. This one, I'm probably going to drive it, you know, a couple times a year. I say 4 or 5 times a year to a couple car meets. I'm planning to go to car meets this year a lot more. Same thing with that one. I want to obviously, you know, show off the cars, you know, for say like the racing scene is kind of not there anymore for me. It's a lot of crap and BS talking. I'm still going to go to Texas 2K and things of that such with my cars, but locally it's kind of boring. But This color is insane. I'm not even gonna speak on it. Like, you know, there's blue or green, and then there's purple, and then if you move to a different angle, blue. Then if you move to like a different angle, it like looks like just different kinds of purples, like green, blue, purple, green, blue, purple. That's kind of how it is. You can see it's a little bit, well, you can't really see it here. You can see though that it's PPF'd, which is paint protection film, the plastic film, all on the edges here, the entire hood, entire fender, entire, how much did they do the headlights? They did do the headlights. They did the full bumper right here. You can feel like the edge of the PPF right there. I believe they did the mirrors. Yep, the mirrors are done. They did the vent here, so no rock chips get it. They even went as far as doing the whole back bumper here all the way until like right here. You can see that line right there. And so this car is mint. It has brand new Toyo AAA R tires, which, as you know, I'm a fan of them. I have them on my 01. I have them on my GT500, my new one. That car, I haven't put them on because I'm too cheap. I don't need tires yet, but brand new brakes and rotors, pads. Let me think what else I can think of right now. Interior is super mint. You know, no peeling, you know, nothing. Dash peeling. It has the nice steering wheel. It's not worn out or anything with the Mystic Chrome. The seats are Mystic Chrome. They're not too wrinkled up. You can see there's some, but a lot of these cars with miles are super wrinkled. You know, they're in obviously good condition. That one, I don't think it's ever been sat in. You can see it's like brand new. You know, the Cobra emblem there. It's fully stock. Let me pop the hood really quick. Well, I'll do it. Well, yeah, let me just pop the hood so you guys can see it. I was gonna wait, but let me just set the phone down. I'm not gonna stop recording because I don't feel like editing it out, but so it's gonna be okay. Let me put the strut up. I might order some springy strut tower springs, but fully stock. You can see it has that little plastic stupid thing everyone complains about. Stock intake, no pulleys, you know, everything stock. So obviously it's a V8 supercharged. I think it's a 4.6 liter supercharged V8 and stock transmission, stock clutch, but full PPF. You know, full PPF from whatever this was about $3,000. You know, with the back and the vent and everything, is about $3,000. And if you actually look, it's kind of cool. You'll see that green right there. A little bit more, but full PPF, $3,000. Tires were at least $1,500. So, you know, $4,500 in additions, plus never been modified, California owned. So, I mean, I paid a crap ton to get it shipped from California, but at the end of the day, you know, what else do you want? That car's been from like Texas, and like a few different states. I think that car's a 3 or 4 owner car. And, you know, this one's a 2. I'm going to be the 3rd. My 01's a 0, so I'm going to be the 1st. So, I mean, they're low mileage, low owner cars. You know, that one, I believe, was flipped twice when it was brand new, and that's why there's multiple owners. Because the guy I had it never modded it, and he just kind of drove it around. But this car, fully stocked, the guy took pride in it, and, you know, I would have recorded me pulling it in, but after I got here, the owner called me, and we spoke about a couple things. I couldn't get the hood to close because I guess I wasn't slamming it hard enough or whatnot, but, besides that, it's a good car. Let's see what else I can show off here. But like I said, I haven't really cleaned it yet. There's some smudges on it here and there from the driver getting in and out. But it's scratched up a little bit. I mean, he said he got it ceramic coated, which I believe him, but I wouldn't say everyone's the best. You can't really tell that bad. Try to get a good angle on like a little bit. It has some swirls, like right there. You can see kind of some swirls right there, but it has some of them. So I'm gonna have Hadir come here. I have an appointment here soon, and he's gonna come here and make this thing look mint like he always does on every car I have. Hadir at Reflect Detailing. If you want to contact him, it's at Reflect Detailing. I'll put his name right here, Reflect Detailing, and his number down below here. If you want to call him, he slammed just a few weeks out, so bear with him on that. But yeah, it's super clean. I ordered some things for it. I'm not gonna modify it at all powertrain wise. Like that car is still stock. I don't want to modify it. My 01, I might do some bolt-ons because it's just a fun car and I love, you know, banging gears and that. But these cars, they're just, I don't want to mod them. I really don't want to get into it because these cars are just super rare. 01 is definitely rare, but if you have a modded 01, no one's going to be like, oh, you got a modded 01. These cars obviously is a different story. I haven't made a video in a while and I honestly feel bad about it because a lot of people message me. They're like, hey, you can get back into YouTube and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah. She didn't shut the shut like that easily, but I'm like, yeah, eventually, but it's winter time. And like, I got 2 Trackhawks. Like, you know, I'm blessed to even be able to get 1, let alone 2. obviously because of the issue I had hitting the deer. But I never filmed it, so I feel bad about it. Just the editing stuff is kind of hard for me. Like right now, I've been talking for 30 seconds. The previous clip was 3 minutes. The editing, I'm not really a big fan of editing. And people have told me, oh, you need to stop editing a certain way. Look, I'm just trying to get videos out there. If you guys want to see it, I'm gonna post it for you guys. And the people that obviously enjoy it want to know a little bit more about the vehicles, a little bit more about, where they're from and a little backstory. I'm gonna make videos on it. But the Trackhawk, if you guys want to know about the Trackhawks and the whole ordeal with that, it's actually really cool. I swapped interiors on my Trackhawk. There's a lot of cool stuff going on with that, but leave it down below if you guys want to hear about it. Besides that, I'm out of here. Follow my business page, it's at Sinister_, or follow my personal page, it's at Sinister_lifestyle. Follow my business page, Sinister Auto Sales. If you guys have a car you want to sell, performance car, Corvette, Mustang, you guys are looking for one, message me. If you guys have a lease, GM Financial, Chrysler Capital Lease, you guys are looking to get out of it, you're over mileage, bald tires, anything, I'll buy your lease out. I'll even give you some cash. Depending on the condition of it, you can get crazy money. Like I've been paying thousands of dollars for the new Escalades. But if you have a Blazer, a couple thousand there, whatever it may be, contact me. I'll get you out of your lease and with no fees or nothing. So contact me today. Besides that, if you guys want any content, put it down below. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here.